Today we're back in San Diego, California, where we've just finished installing this custom 400-gallon living reef aquarium. With so much science and engineering required to make these things thrive, we've decided to walk you through this installation step by step and show you some of the details that we put into our filtration systems that make our coral reef aquariums one of a kind.
Okay, I just need you guys to guide me because I've been carrying this in by myself.
Everybody okay?
Yep.
Okay, so you guys got to sit.
Yeah, okay.
I got my edge sticking out a little bit, so go slow.
We wanted to show you guys the type of live rock we were using for the reef tank installation today. It's actually a combination of live rock from various areas. Right here, this piece, for instance, is from Tonga. It's called Tonga slab. We're using roughly 850 pounds of live rock today. If you look at this piece of rock, it still contains growth on it, such as the encrusting coral and then the sponge. This rock, believe it or not, has been cured for 3 weeks, so you can see just even after 3 weeks the type of remain that's left in here. And which is part of the beauty about adding live rock, because this is in fact cured, and once we add it to the system, it literally jump starts the whole ecology of the tank, adds instant biological filtration via the bacteria that's already in this rock. So it's fresh out of our system. We're going to begin a process of rescaping this reef tank and then fill it up. So really the downtime is fairly minimal. And then literally after the water has cleared, we can start stocking it with more janitors that can clean the rock as it cures just a little bit more in the system. And then probably do one decent water change and then start adding corals.
To your right, okay, straight back on top of it. Make sure it's in. Perfect, we're done.
Living reef aquariums are filled with things called sessile invertebrates. They're actually immobile living organisms that depend on the water movement inside the aquarium in order to get their food. Because we're working with such a large volume today, we need to use very large, beefy pumps in order to get that water churned properly. A lot of the pumps that we use on larger systems produce a lot of heat and noise. So in order to get that out of the way completely, we like to remotely plumb those pumps outside the house. The pumps that we're using today are specific for each of their roles. This yellow pump here is a Panworld 250 PS. We're going to actually plumb it from the sump and return it to the top of the aquarium using sea swirls to churn water in the top half of the aquarium. The larger pump back here is a Reef Flow Barracuda pump. It churns about 4,300 gallons per hour, It's also going to be pulling from the sump, and then we're going to return it through the bottom of the aquarium using 4 different return areas. This way we'll get complete movement throughout the entire tank.